after we're done with that, we go to our characters folder, and we're going to see populated under the resources database characters, we got our Santa Draven character, and we can bring him into the scene, see how he looks. Yeah, as you can tell, his elbows are a little funkalicious right here. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's okay. We're just doing the test. The important thing is for you guys from start to finish how you can maximize the most out of your import. And you can test these out with different characters. You can test out different rigs. You can kind of go nuts. Just try to break it. That's what I like to say. Try to just break it. So over here, since it has a mouth in here, obviously has a mouth because we rigged it. We're going to do render back faces. So when you open up the mouth with the blend shapes that we have here, then what's great about it is you'll see inside his mouth and not through his head when you render the back spaces or back faces, sorry. So now we see that we have our blend shapes that we used in Blender and named exactly how we had it. And then if you go here, eyes closed, you can preview it. Shuts his eyes, opens his eyes. I don't know if you can see that, so let's get a little closer. Zoom in. Here's his eyeballs. So if we do to 0, if we bring this up to 1, see his eyes shut exactly how we did it in Blender. So it saved all of that, which is great. So let's back it up, bring them down, and you can also do some fun stuff here. For example, you know, I just went to my shader here, which is my texture. When I dragged Santa Draven into the scene, and on the setup scene, I went to default head mesh where all my mesh material is. You can mess with this. So if you want to make him look like an action figure, you can turn the gloss up. Looks pretty fun. Or you can do like a combination. Maybe just want to give him a little bit of spit shine, not too much. You can increase your minimum. You can make them like ultra silver. You can decrease your resistance maximum, so on and so forth. So there's lots of fun things you can do using Unity. Yeah, I'll do that. Actually looks kind of good. And then increase minimums. Yeah, you can go back and forth and just do what you want. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, and you can add extra materials if you want to be very specific with how you want it to look. So now that we have that, we're going to go into Mind Show, characters, and Face Pose Editor. This is what you want. This is the key ingredient to get your expressions to work in Mind Show. So we're going to zoom in a little bit more on him. Here's his face. So we're going to show neutral pose. So you have your neutral, happy, sad, surprised, and angry. Hence our naming convention. So here's his normal pose. So we're going to try to show his mouth open. Why isn't it working? Because we want to do it in here first. So let's crank this bad boy up to 100. Has his mouth completely wide open. And then we are going to overwrite current. Overwrite with current. We click on that. So now if we go back to normal, sweet, and then show it open, mouth opens. Perfect. So now let's go into the eyes closed pose. Nothing. Then we can turn this up to 100. Has his eyes shut. And then we can have him with his mouth open as well, if we want to do that. So for this, we're just going to do neutral position, and we are going to overwrite with current. So now we got his poses. Normal, open mouth, eyes closed. So that's it. And then he's good. So then after you do all that, you're going to save all. Exit out of this, and then you're going to click apply. This is very important. So after you save all, you have to click apply, because if you don't, then it won't actually add. Then it looks like this is our Draven's good to go. And then we're going to exit out. Then you're going to go to Mind Show up here on the top, click export access. We got our Draven. Let's go ahead and export it. And we're going to be good to go. In the next video, we are actually going to import this character into Mind Show Unleashed and you guys will be able to have a lot of fun. All right, and it was a success. Wait, was it? I spoke too soon. It's a success. Yay, the console deems the final step saying success. That means it worked. All right, so we X out of that. Made the right choice. So now we're going to go back to our projects, and we're going to go to our exports, and then we see it. This right here, this file, is the file you want to put into your streaming assets folder. So we're just going to get this out of here, and then we're just going to click and drag it into there. Boom. All right. Let's see how this bad boy works in Mindshell when we boot it up.